Welcome back to the Houston Oilers franchise. Today is a very special episode here in season number 2, as our 4th round quarterback, Philip Waters, will get the start after the bye week. So far this season, the Oilers have not had good luck winning games, and it hasn't been the same as last year. Last year we were one game over 500, and now we have come back down to earth. And it seems like maybe we should try something different. Dorian Thompson-Robinson has not played well this year. Yeah, he has more touchdowns than interceptions, but he's missed a lot of easy throws. And I think the Baltimore game was the perfect example. I counted that he missed 4 touchdown passes in that game, and it resulted in a win nonetheless. But it was just too much. At some point, you have to make those throws and hold him accountable. So we will face the Jets coming off of the bye week. They are 5-4 on the season, still led by quarterback Aaron Rodgers, now at 40 years old. He is still superstar Dev. He has regressed, but he is still one of the elite passers in the league, but he is regressing pretty quickly. I think their window to win is pretty tight. Dalvin Cook is still the back, and they do have Devontae Adams now, who leads their team in yards, has 0 touchdowns on the year though, but they did draft Daryl Alston in the first round, and he has led their team in touchdowns with 7 so far this year, over Adams and over Garrett Wilson. And of course, on defense, they have the big man in the middle, Quinnen Williams, who is one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL today, and he is going to be looking to wreak havoc. Remember, we have been used to blocking, big dominant defensive tackles. Chris Jones, we had to do it twice a year. So going into this game, we have a surprise breakout scenario, and it is going to be Sidney Brown. Sidney Brown, I didn't even notice, but had a pretty good game last episode, and now he gets an opportunity to go up to superstar Dev. We need to hold the Jets under 150 or get him 2+ interceptions, tackles for loss, or the other things as well. But Sidney Brown is at 76 overall, so he's actually at 77 because he's down 2 in overall based on his morale, and +1 temporarily with the coaching upgrades. And now another breakout scenario, 2 in one game, 1 on each side of the ball. Antonio Gibson has a chance. Now, he has to get 4 touchdowns or 200+ yards rushing and receiving. For Gibson, I think that's very doable. For Sidney Brown, it's going to be definitely tough, especially as a safety, to get those 2+ interceptions or forced fumbles or tackles for loss or sacks. That's going to be pretty tough. I got to admit it. But going into this game, we're going to do everything we can to try to put those 2 in position to get that dev trait upgrade. A couple of upgrades going into this game. Irv Smith Jr. is in the middle of his prime, and he is approaching 80 overall. That would be awesome. And I haven't gotten a breakout scenario from him yet, and he's had some pretty good games. DTR, who heads to the bench, gets an upgrade, and we're going to obviously upgrade that deep throw, that everything that has to do with throwing the ball deep, because his deep accuracy is his weakest spot. It's at 70, and I'm not sure that's affecting all of his accuracies, but he's missing throws all around the yard. Dave Washington probably has the greatest chance of upgrading a dev trait on the defense, because he is right now the front runner for Defensive Rookie of the Year in the AFC. Then there's Matt McCord, who we acquired at the trade deadline from the Giants for a future 4th, and he gets 1 as well. So here we go. The first start for Philip Waters, the 4th round rookie out of Virginia Tech. Let's get this game underway, as here is Jesse Fisher, the undrafted rookie who's having an excellent rookie season. He takes it back to the 23, and out comes this offense led by Philip Waters. There are a lot of people in the comment section that said that, we need to give Waters a chance. So we're finally going to do it. And here we go. His first drive is going to be a handoff, this time to Antonio Gibson for a gain of 1. We're going to do everything in our power to get Gibson that upgrade. And now we get it to a 2nd and 9. First pass is going to be out to the left side. It's Irv Smith Jr. for the catch and run. It's a first down. The one thing that Irv Smith brings to the table that Bob Tanya did not bring is that athleticism, and he shows it off right there. 1st and 10 now. Stretch play to the left side. That's Gibson. He picks up a gain of 4. This Jets defense is pretty good, so we're going to have to be on our A game today in order to beat them. Now at the 42. It's a 3rd and 6 now. Pressure, and Waters lobs it to the right side. That's incomplete. He didn't have many places to go with that football. Tried to buy some time, but he's hit on the throw, and it's going to be a punt. So here's Aaron Rodgers out on offense, and they're going to call a false start already. So the offense off to a rough start here for Rodgers. But they have tons of weapons. Alan Lazard. They still have Mecole Hardman. And there is Dalvin Cook with the carry up the middle, and he gets all of that yardage back. A gain of 15 yards on the opening carry. They still have Adams, Garrett Wilson, so many weapons on this Jets offense. Here's a quick throw across the middle. That's going to be caught by Garrett Wilson. Now, Wilson and Devontae Adams both share the same number in real life, but Adams went back to his college number 15, where he wore at Fresno State with Derek Carr. Here's a quick throw to the right side. That is his leading tight end and touchdown getter in Alston, the rookie, and he picks up the first down. Back to the left side, and that one should have been an interception. Micah Hyde wasn't paying attention. That hit right off of his back. They get a fresh set of downs here again, 2nd and 10. Here is a throw to the right side. Wilson steps out of bounds for a gain of 8. 3rd and 2 now. Here's a quick throw across the middle, and this one's going to be knocked out of the hands of the tight end that time. Devin Bush gets a hit on Alston, and he cannot hold on. So here we are back on offense. Here is Waters under pressure. He lobs it to the right side. He's got Callum McDermott. That's a great throw under pressure right there, and a first down. That's something that DTR couldn't do. When the pressure was right there, it was going to be an incomplete pass, but Waters finds a way to get it to his rookie tight end. Here's a handoff this time. J-Ron McAllister hitting the hole hard. A gain of 20 all the way to the 50. McAllister has got some burst to him, and he shows it right there as Gibson checks back in at running back. Here, a 2nd and 10 throw to the right side. It's Gibson out of the backfield. He makes the catch and has a first down and more, making C.J. Mosley miss. 3 of 4 to start this game here for Waters, and he's hurrying up to the line. He ran a ton of hurry up in college, and here's Gibson getting loose again. It's a gain of 13 yards and another first down. He gets to the 25-yard line. More hurry-up offense now at the 25. Waters wide open. It's Callum McDermott, the rookie out of Florida. He still is on his feet inside the 5, and it is goal to go here for the offense. More hurry-up offense now as we get it to a 2nd and goal. We pick the play here. Handoff. It is Gibson who pretty much walks in. He was gassed on that drive, and it is a touchdown. What a long drive, but led by the hurry-up offense. You got to do stuff that the quarterback likes, and it is 7-0. But here are the Jets answering right back. That is a nice throw. Mecole Hardman with the catch across the 50. Aaron Rodgers with the throw out of the pocket. Rodgers is one of the best, on-the-run quarterbacks in the league, but he throws this one, and it's incomplete. Dave Washington was in the area, but Christian Barmore with the pressure. He's been moving Rodgers off his spot pretty early here. Now into the 2nd quarter at the 44. Throw into left side. That's caught by Hardman, just out of the reach of Anthony Bishop, I should say. And now they're inside of field goal range. Dalvin Cook handoff, and this one picks up maybe a couple of yards, bringing it to the 24, and now it's a 3rd and short. Looks like a bunch formation. Quick throw to left side. That's caught by Hardman, but it's going to be short of the first down marker, and they are going to bring in the field goal unit and knock this through. With Aaron Rodgers, Dalvin Cook, and all those boys, surprised they didn't go for that one. 7-3 now. Here's Waters. A quick throw across the middle. That's caught. Allen Robinson has it, but he puts it on the ground. I'm sure that would have been down anyway. More hurry-up offense. Quick throw, and it's Marvin Mims, the intended target, but it's dropped by the defense, and maybe that was in the hands of both guys. That's why it fell to the ground. Willie Wayne Jr., the undrafted rookie, comes in, and he gets a carry, and he picks up a gain of 11. I love these undrafted rookies you can pick up after the draft. They are very, very valuable if you use them right. 2nd and 5 now, throwing on the run to the sideline. It's going to be caught, and that's J-Ron McAllister. Phillip Waters, 6 of 8, very efficient today. And now 3rd and 1. This is a stretch play. McAllister breaks through the line. He's got a big-time gain all the way to the 26. And he's got 4 rushes for 45 yards. He had a big game last week when he came in for the injured Antonio Gibson. It looks like Chase Brown's getting in the action over the left side. That's going to be a 1st and goal carry. Chase Brown, I think that's his 1st or 2nd carry of the season. And he's threatening to score now as we're inside the 10. Here is Phillip Waters now in the pistol. J-Ron McAllister cuts back. He's in. It's a touchdown. Antonio Gibson needed a breather on that drive, and J-Ron McAllister takes full advantage. It's 14-3. Over 100 yards rushing again in the first half. As here's Aaron Rodgers throwing deep on the first play. This one's caught. It's Garrett Wilson to the 5. Touchdown. Sidney Brown needs 2+ interceptions in order to get that depth trade upgrade. He had one in his hands. He just misjudged the football. Wow. It's 14-10 just like that. What an answer. So back to receive the kickoff. About 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Here is Jesse Fisher. He takes off. Jesse Fisher Jr., the undrafted rookie, is gone. Touchdown Oilers. Wow. This kid can flat out fly. And that's why we try these gadget plays with him and why he's returning kicks. And he puts the pressure right back on the Jets. So here is Rodgers now back on the field. Here's a quick throw up the seam, and that one is caught by Alston again, and it is a 1st down. Close to the 50 now. Pressure, and Rodgers throws across his body, and that one is incomplete. Barmore on the pressure. He's been doing it the last couple of games now, and that superstar Dev is really coming in handy. Here's another handoff. This time it's Dalvin Cook. He runs over a defender and picks up a few yards. 3rd and 5 now. Rodgers, clean pocket, throwing to the right side. It's a back shoulder throw to his old friend, Allen Lazard, and that is a 1st down. And remember, he was covered by Micah Hyde, who used to also be Aaron Rodgers' teammate. Here's a stretch play to the right side. There's a good play. That's James Houston who gets the stop in the backfield. It's a loss of 1. That brings it to an eventual 3rd and 11. Rodgers, clean pocket, throwing across the middle. That's going to be caught. Casey Burton in coverage, guarding Garrett Wilson. That's a tough assignment. And he catches that one and is going to be short. And once again, a 4th and inches. And they decide to kick the field goal. So here we go now. About a minute to go before halftime. Here's a throw to Willie Wayne Jr. out of the backfield. He picks up a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 4. We do use a timeout. Here is Waters throwing deep. He's got Fisher, and it's going to be incomplete. And we will have to punt this one back to Rodgers. So Rodgers with 3 timeouts, but they're going to be really conservative here. They don't do anything on the first 2 downs, end up running it on 3rd down, trying to get into halftime, but that's not going to work. We have 2 timeouts remaining. So here we go, 23 seconds. What does Waters have in him? He throws to the sideline, tries to get out of bounds with Phillips. And then we hurry it up, but we call the timeout. Only 15 seconds left. We got to get to the sideline here. Waters rolling to the right side, throws that way. He's got his man, Irv Smith, and he does step out of bounds at the 43. This would be a 60-yard field goal. So we're going to try to get one more here. 8 seconds to go. It's one-on-one, actually in double coverage, and it's knocked away. Marvin Mims had a step if it wasn't for the coverage over the top. And now we bring in Podlesny for the 60-yarder. The kick is good. 60 yards. Jack Podlesny with his career long right there. I don't think he has another yard in him right there. And it is 24-13 in Phillip Waters' first start at quarterback. So here we go. Second half action coming right away. Aaron Rodgers throws across the middle. That's going to be caught. It's Garrett Wilson. He picks up the first down. Now, Rodgers is 12 of 21. We have been throwing him off a bit. He hasn't gotten completely comfortable. Here's a throw to the right side. Good coverage, and it's Casey Burton. The rookie is actually having a really good year. He's been shutting down number one receivers from time to time. It's not always, but he's having some pretty good games. And here's another throw, and it's Burton again in coverage, just making it difficult on Garrett Wilson today. And it's an incomplete pass, and here we are back on offense. J-Ron McAllister is going to be in. Antonio Gibson has not checked back in. He's not on the injury report, but he's just not checking back in. Not sure what's going on with them. 3rd and long. Quinnen Williams absolutely bulldozes our offensive line. But here's Waters out of the pocket. He finds Allen Robinson tiptoeing and picking up a gain of 20 yards. What a play by Waters, escaping the pressure, throwing on the run. And now we are at the 50. J-Ron, handoff up the middle. That one will be stuffed. But 7 for 55 for J-Ron McAllister. Play action fake now. Waters throws to an open man on the sideline. Pressure was getting right to him, and that's a good find right there. 11 of 16 for Waters in this one. 3rd and 4. They rush 5. Waters throws across the middle. That's Allen Robinson. A good completion right there. Staying calm. And good blocking by the offensive line. So now here we are just on the edge of field goal range. Here is Willie Waters. Willie Wayne Jr. around the edge. He gets to the 5, pushed out at the 2. Wow, Willie Wayne Jr. contributing here in the passing game. And now it's goal to go. We spread him out 5 wide this time. Phillip Waters takes it himself. It's a touchdown. A design quarterback draw right there. And Waters has his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. Actually, his 3rd. It's 31-13. I don't think anybody saw this coming. Here is Aaron Rodgers throwing to the right side. That one's caught by Dalvin Cook out of the backfield. And now let's see if we can come up with a turnover here. We would really blow this game open. Here's a throw to the right side. It's going to be caught by Alston, and it will be a first down. They bring the fullback in for this one, and 2 tight ends, Jack Conklin and Alston. Here's a stretch play, and it works to perfection. Down the left sideline is Dalvin Cook, 9 for 54. He gets all the way to the 10-yard line. And now it's 1st and 10 at the 10. Here is Rodgers throwing on the run to the right side. Garrett Wilson has it, and that one will be for a gain of 6. Inside the 5 now. Play action. Faking the pressure gets to Rodgers. It's Derek Copeland, the rookie 4th rounder. Remember, we had 4 4th-round picks in last year's draft, and the rookie out of Cincinnati gets his 1st career sack. 3rd and 12 at the 12. Here is Rodgers throwing across the middle, and that's Devontae Adams for his 1st touchdown on the year. He leads them in yards, and he hasn't really been there today, but he does score his 1st score. But here we go, back on offense, and we're continuing to roll. There is McAllister with a gain of 12 on a 1st down carry. More running the football. McAllister, great blocking. That's Zach Tom at the 2nd level putting blocks on safeties. He's having an excellent game at left tackle today. Here is Waters now, throwing to left side, a play action fake, and it's Irv Smith. An excellent throw on the 1st down just to get to the 1st down marker. And now we enter the 4th quarter. Here is Willie Wayne Jr. He's contributed today, and he picks up a gain of 15 yards. He's had a career day in rushing and receiving, and he stays in the game right here. Antonio Gibson is nowhere to be found. So here is Waters. He stops and throws to an open Jesse Fisher Jr. His deep accuracy is also his worst attribute, and he falls incomplete right there. Nonetheless, he's having an efficient game. Here is Quinnen Williams on a 2nd and 10, getting to Waters. But look at Waters scrambling out of the pocket and making the throw to Mims. Wow. When you see plays like that and he's still able to throw the ball accurately, it just makes you wonder, what you've been missing all year with Waters. Here's a throw across the middle. It's McDermott, and he's going to be shaken up on that play. He picks up a gain of 8, though. Now we're inside the 10. here on a 2nd and 2. Wide open. It's going to be J-Rod McAllister to the pylon. They're not going to give it to him, and they're going to rule him out at the 1. And now here it is, 1st and goal. McAllister, we give it right back to him with the carry this time. It's a touchdown, his 2nd score of the day. And the Oilers have put up a season high in points, 38-20. So here is Rodgers now throwing to left side. That one's going to be caught in the flats, and that is going to be Mecole Hardman for the 1st down. At the 47 now, pressure getting to Rodgers. He gets rid of it, and Devin Bush chops it away. That was a pretty funny animation right there. As now they get it to the 47 again, 2nd and 10. Pressure on Rodgers, throwing out of the backfield is Dalvin Cook, and he picks up a gain of 4. Can we come up with a big 3rd down sack here? As here is Rodgers in the pocket, clean pocket, throwing to the sideline is caught. And it's Sidney Brown. It doesn't look like we're going to get him that dev trade upgrade. We haven't blitzed him enough today, and he hasn't made enough plays. He had the interception that he should have had earlier. But now they're inside the red zone. Quick throw, and it's Adams. He picks up a 1st down. He's been quiet today. He gets to the 11-yard line. Now a 2nd and 10. More pressure on Rodgers, throwing across his body, and he will find Garrett Wilson for the touchdown, beating zone coverage right there. And now the Jets will line up for the onside kick. Down 11 with 3.5 minutes to go. Surprised they're kicking it so early here, and it's recovered by Kyle Phillips. I'm surprised they didn't trust their defense, but I guess they haven't really stopped anybody all day. So here we are with great field position at the 48. Play action fake throwing to the sideline. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims who has it on the sideline. 18 of 24. Only 6 missed passes by Waters today, and 2 of those have been deep throws. Here is McAllister. Look at the cut back lane right there, and it is a 1st down. It's 12 carries for 88 yards and 2 scores today for McAllister. Now at the 18, and there is a step up in the pocket and a fumble by Waters. He didn't have anywhere to throw it. He tried to find a little bit of a running room, and he fumbles, but we recover. It's 3rd and 13. Here is Waters throwing deep on the wheel route, looking for Irv Smith. Good idea. One-on-one coverage with the linebacker, and we do settle for the field goal, making it a 14-point game. But here is Rodgers now driving the football field. Under 2 minutes to go. This is where he thrives. Another throw to the right side. That one's caught. It's Allen Lazard who has it, and they will continue to hurry it up to the line. At the 36 now, another quick completion. That one only goes for a gain of 4 to the tight end, rookie tight end Alston. More hurry-up offense. Rodgers throws across the middle. He's got Adams this time, and now they're at the 15-yard line. The defense is gassed at this point. Another play-action fake. No pressure on Rodgers. And look at that. Every single pass this drive was a completion. And it's a touchdown to Daryl Alston, his 8th touchdown on the year. So now they line up for the onside kick. Now down by 7. And there is Mercury Macklin with the recovery. And now that should be the game if we get a 1st down. So here is Waters in the I formation. He's going to hand off to McAllister, who cuts back, finds some space. They haven't been able to stop the run all day, and that will do it. Phillip Waters, in his 1st start, the rookie out of Virginia Tech, will get the win. What a great game, a season high in points here for the offense, 41-34. This was a great victory after the bye week, exactly what you want to see. Aaron Rodgers was pretty good, though, 34 of 52. He threw the ball 52 times, 434 yards, 4 touchdowns. Waters didn't even throw a touchdown, but he was excellent, 18 of 26. He completed all the throws he was supposed to make, even made some pretty tough ones as well. And then Antonio Gibson did not check in. I wonder if he just got hit with the fatigue bug. I don't know exactly, what happened there, but he did not check back in. Nonetheless, he is the front runner for running back of the year. Hopefully he does not lose that in the AFC, but I want to make sure he gets that because that is the only other way he will get that dev trait upgrade to Superstar X Factor, but we'll have more opportunities for that. But no sacks except for that one on Derek Copeland, or credited to Derek Copeland in that game on Aaron Rodgers. But we get a big-time victory right there. A lot of upgrades after this one, Kevin Dotson, Jaron McAllister, much earned in that one. Our offensive line has been blocking very, very well for the run as of late, and it's really been pretty fun. We've been running the football well with all of our running backs. Christian Barmore got a lot of pressure that game, and he had no sacks. It's going to come. That's why I want another elite pass rusher opposite of Barmore to kind of, help him out a little bit. Well, we are 4-6 now, and right now I'm not sure what we're playing for except for developing our players, because we are behind the Chiefs, Broncos, and Chargers, but we're only a game behind the Chargers, to be honest with you, and the Chargers are a team we know we can beat. But next coming up, we have the Chiefs, Saints, and then the Falcons and Browns. So I would say the Chiefs are a tough out. We haven't beat the Chiefs at all so far in this series. But the other three games, I would say they're pretty winnable. And I'm not going to be somebody that's going to tank for a top pick. I'm going to compete every year. I want to try to win every game. And that's what we'll do in this series. So let me know what you thought of Philip Waters' first start at quarterback. Hit subscribe. Hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tinny. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side, this how we slide. This how we ride, yeah, this how we